Back in the beginning of 2025, this is what you had to do to get a Jack Daniel's 10. Hey, Mike here, that's Jason Bourbon 1987. So today we're going to review the Starlight, the Carl T. Huber's. This is finished in the PX Sherry Cask. And like I said in the intro, back in 2025, the beginning of 2025, when I wanted a JD10, the local store had this in a basket together. Not a bad cork pop. And kind of twisted your arm and said, if you want that JD10 at a decent price, you got to buy this. So let's get it in the glass and we'll begin our review. So let's begin the review. Like I said, actually I said 2025, I misspoke. Back in 2024, when I was trying to buy a JD10, when they first came out, the store I bought this from, again, this is a store select, so they were bundling their bottles together to say, hey, if you want a JD10 at a not a crazy price, you got to buy one of their store selects. So I wound up with this. Sherry cask finishes aren't my favorite bourbons. This one comes in at 104.8 proof. I think it's got, I don't think it has an age statement. I think they say it's a minimum of 4 years. So on the nose, so yeah, you could definitely tell this thing was sitting in a sherry barrel. I know this mash bill is it's a sweet mash bill. So that already, that plays with the flavors, but this thing has tons of sherry flavors. So you have tons of floral notes. Some super unripe red fruits like a raspberry or something like that. Tons of light sugars, maybe a little honey, not really any spice. Let's give it a taste. Yeah, I mean, this sherry is just dominating this flavor. With, like I said, it's to me, it's almost like an unripened red fruit. Sugars are light, spices are very light. You're not tasting. They're calling it a single barrel, but they take a combination of like a 3 grain and then a 4 grain bourbon, blend them, and then finish them in a sherry cask, and then put it out in this release and call it a single barrel. The flavors are all over the place. Nothing is the only thing dominating is the sherry. And like I said, if you're not a sherry finish guy, you're not going to appreciate this. I personally don't. I mean, again, to tell you, I bought this in the beginning of 2024. Remember, I told you 2025, but I corrected that. And to see how much has gone, I think I maybe went back to this once in a tasting and had somebody try it once just to see what their thoughts were on that. And it might take me a couple of years to reach for it again. Again, if you appreciate sherry finishes and you like, again, 104.8 proof, it's not a bad proof bourbon. It's a nice price point at around $50. So if that's your flavor profile, by all means, reach for this. Let me know your thoughts on it in the comments below. As always, cheers to the chase.